Hi everyone, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. Hope you're doing well. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Also smash the thumbs up button. Guys, I've got some very interesting and bullish statements from the Ripple co-founder Chris Larson. Before we get into that, let's take a look at the market. The market is looking great here. Bitcoin close to 9,000. It's at $8,912. Ethereum at $171. XRP close to 24 cents. So looking pretty good here. Let's hope this upward trend continues and Bitcoin can hit 9,000 again. And hopefully within the next week and a half, we can head to 10,000. I think that will be great. And we continue the upward trend to the Bitcoin happening in May. Now, guys, big statement here. Ripple co-founder Chris Larson being interviewed by, and I want to make sure I give credit here, the $1 Billion Secret YouTube channel, so giving credit there. And shout out to Stephen Dieppe, who found the clip. And let me give you the quotes ahead of time, and then we can listen to him speak about it. He's saying digital assets like XRP, Bitcoin, and so forth will be supplemental to digital fiat currencies. So we have the digital yuan, the US dollar coin possibly coming. We know central banks are trying to build out their own digital currencies, CBDCs, right? And he's saying the big four currencies like the Japanese yen, euro, USD, RMB will become stronger because of digital assets. And we've talked a lot about that. The use case of XRP building interoperability between these different countries and moving money cross-border, right? So let me play the clip here for you guys and definitely listen in. A lot of insightful stuff here.
About the future of cryptocurrencies, where do you see the future of these digital assets and maybe the role of Bitcoin and Ripple or XRP in that future?
Yeah, so our view is that these digital assets really become supplemental to the existing family of currencies, right? So every country still needs its own fiat currency for all kinds of reasons that I won't get into. It's very complicated, right? And I actually think that the big four, the yen, the euro, the dollar, RMB, they actually, I think, come stronger in this world that we're going into, partially because of digital assets.
Okay.
That these digital assets actually contribute to a world that's more interoperable, where more people around the globe can get access to these big four. And most of global commerce is done in the big four. So I think you have a bifurcation going on. Those big four get stronger. I think some of the smaller currencies, maybe even some more of the very small fiat currencies become less relevant, maybe even disappear. A country could have its own fiat, but still use one of the big four. You have lots of
like
examples.
Montenegro, right?
Absolutely. But I think then where the digital assets fit in, like things like XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're kind of in that mid-range. They become, I think, like the Singapore dollar or the Swiss franc, and they become useful in kind of lubricating the world to make it easier for those big four to get in the hands of people all around the world. So that's useful. And then it might also be things like applications.
So once again, he's saying Bitcoin, XRP, and so forth will be supplemental to digital currencies from different countries, right? Japanese yen, euro, USD. And we've talked about that. We're headed to the token economy. We're going to have crypto and digital assets. You're going to have tokenized assets, like we're starting to see tokenized stocks, real estate, and so forth. And the respective digital currencies, right? And a lot more interoperability because it's all going to be on the web, on the blockchain. And he's saying, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so forth will be layered in there in the middle of the pack, right? And a more interoperable world and the movement of value. So really interesting insights here. I'm certainly bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. XRP is my #1 holding because I look at the utility and the disruptive potential of it. But of course, very bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And even Brad Garlinghouse himself, obviously he's bullish on XRP. They have that's what Ripple is building on. But he's also said many times he's bullish on Bitcoin and he's long on Bitcoin. Look it up. That's the facts, guys. So interesting things here being said by Chris Larson, and I'm certainly in agreement, and I hope you see the vision, what he's talking about. This is the future. A lot of the token economy and a lot of interoperability globally. And he's saying that the top four, fiat currencies in a digital format will do well because of where they're coming from, the countries and how big they are, their markets, their economies. So, guys, I love that he made this statement and gives some insights here. Now, some additional XRP news came out today. Using XRP, Bitso captured a slice of the U.S. Mexico remittance market in 2019. It's eyeing much more in 2020. So XRP is being used right now by different money remittance and some small banks in Europe. We know we're waiting for regulatory clarity here in the United States for more players and banks to leverage it. We know MoneyGram, we know about the others, Mercury FX, and so forth. And, you know, I also tried to remind you guys in the business world, you got to crawl, walk, and run. People expect things to happen overnight. Oh, you know, Mercury FX said they're using XRP. That means the volume must be 1 billion tomorrow. No, these things take time. You have to apply it to the real world and to put on your business thinking cap. And it looks like Bitso is looking to scale. And of course, as said here, leveraging XRP. Some more details. In 2019, the cryptocurrency exchange Bitso processed 2.34% of the $686 million in weekly remittances from foreign countries to Mexico with XRP. Bitso said it has been experiencing notable growth recently since it partnered with Ripple, of course, because you now have a more efficient and cost savings way of doing it. In 2018 and 2019, remittances from the U.S. contributed to the highest foreign currency inflows to Mexico, more than foreign investments and tourism. So very interesting. These guys are looking to scale, and that's great news for the utility of XRP. Now, also moving ahead, Ripple-backed crypto wallet BDR ventures into enterprise blockchain market, aiming to serve banks and others. So BDR, crypto wallet provider, is backed by Ripple and Japanese financial services giant SBI Holdings, which is of course a partner with Ripple. And the new venture, dubbed a Blockset, aims to serve banks, financial institutions, and consultancy firms. Among others, BDR announced Friday, Blockset provides a ready-to-use tools which will help to build blockchain applications and quickly applications quickly and at lower cost per the announcement. So Ripple is, of course, looking to build their utility around XRP in their ecosystem. So they, of course, have invested in different companies, be it their Spring initiative, where they try to get these companies to leverage XRP within their ecosystems, which is very smart, by the way. More and more of these companies branch out and build and do their thing, the better it is for Ripple's ecosystem, obviously for XRP. Now, on the note of digital currencies, guys, because we know China is really primed to be the first to launch the digital yuan, and we heard about Crypto Dad pushing for the USD coin. The SEC's crypto mom, Hester Pierce, wants the US to learn from Chinese digital innovation. Competition's heating up. No one wants to get left behind, and we see the central banks are trying to get their stuff done fast, right? And China's trying to get ahead of it, guys. So this all started, why? Because of crypto. There would be no talks of, oh, well, we need to go digitalize our dollar and yen and whatever, right? Crypto has disrupted and is disrupting so many things, and she wants to learn as much. Here's a quote: "Learn from what other countries are doing and take the best of what they're doing and reject the worst of what they're doing." Pretty straightforward, right? Competition. What is the competitor doing? Let's try to outdo them. So hope you see the writing on the wall here. And like I said, guys, I have XR. I'm not some coin maximalist. I'm a maximalist of making money. And I look at things from a real world perspective, a business perspective. What is this token or digital assets or crypto being used for? Does it have real world application? Are people building around it? Are people investing in it? You guys know the deal here, and I'm a big believer in XRP being that bridge digital asset between multiple currencies around the world, and even more so now that they're going to be in a digital format, which plays directly into Ripple and XRP's hands. Guys, what do you think about this news? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please share it if you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.